Even though the temps have been colder and the weather a bit more unpredictable, there is still a lot going on in the great outdoors here in the Volunteer State. And this morning we want to welcome Matt Cameron with the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency to Daytime. Talk about what's happening right now and what we can look forward to in 26. Good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I've been a little under the weather, but
well, I'm
here.
Glad you made the trip up. We
Yeah.
appreciate you being here.
Thank you for having me.
Let's talk about, first of all, there's a piece of legislation that just passed the House in Tennessee. It's become law of the land. Tell us about that. It is a deer baiting law, a way to permit hunting deer with bait.
Correct. Yeah, coming August 2026, hunters will be allowed to purchase a baiting privilege license, $50 for residents, $100 for non-residents, and can bait white-tailed deer while hunting beginning next year on private lands only. There are a lot of stipulations that go with it. Probably don't have time to really dig into them,
yes.
but yeah, that's coming.
And you have to pay, if you're a resident, $50 for that permit. $100 for a non-resident for that permit, and it has to be on private land.
Correct, and every hunter that's going to hunt a baited area has to have that permit. So I couldn't buy it, and you could come over and hunt my bait site. You would have
everybody.
To have it.
Even
Correct.
if you have an exempt license for some reason, you still have to buy that $50 permit.
If you have a sportsman license, you still got to pick it up.
Right, and this is not only including the white-tailed deer, it also includes wild swine, wild hogs.
Yeah, hogs are a little bit different. They're a species that aren't really a big game animal anymore, so you can do a lot of things.
They're still out there, though.
Oh yeah, they're bad news for the environment.
They really are. So we got to keep that in mind. If you're going to do that, you've got to be on couple things you got to keep in mind. Private land, you got to get that permit. Absolutely.
Correct. Yeah, natural foods only too, by the way.
Natural foods only. All right. Let's switch gears just a little bit. It won't be long before the spring turkey season will be here. It's hard to think about that right now with Christmas being around, but you also have those quota hunts coming up. Applications are being accepted.
Yes, you have until I think January 7th to submit an application to get drawn for one of the TWRA turkey quota hunts happening this spring in April. I think there are 10 different WMAs across the state that are quota only. I think there's 78 maybe hunt choices. So if you don't have a place to hunt, which is a lot of people that want to go, they just don't have anywhere to go, this is an opportunity for you to enter the drawing and hopefully get a permit to chase gobblers this spring.
And I know a lot of folks, they love that spring turkey hunting.
Oh man, yeah, if you've never done it, it's the most unpredictable critter that I've ever tried to hunt, man. You think you got them figured out and they will fool you. Their brain's about this big, but
they use it.
And they're wild for dang sure.
Absolutely. One more thing we want to talk about today, the TWRA Wildlife Magazine has a yearly photo contest, and they're accepting those entries right now.
Yes, so if you're a photographer, love taking nature photos, wildlife photos, you can submit up to 10 of your best shots to the calendar contest. Go online and do that, tnwildlife.org. There's a lot of stipulations that kind of go with it, but
it has to be an original photograph.
It does that you took, and man, it could be non-game wildlife. It's showing some images there as well. It could be game animals, just anything in nature. So get on there and check them out too. Even if you're not going to submit, you can go in there and look at the submissions.
I try to enter some stuff in there. I've entered like the last 3 years. I've entered some stuff that I've shot. Hadn't made it yet. Keep hope alive. But you got that. We had that QR code up there, and we'll be posting this story on our website. You can grab that QR code, do it that way if you want to, or just go to the TWRA's website. Matt Cameron, man, lots going on. We hope to see you in the new year, my friend.
Of course. Merry Christmas to y'all.
Merry Christmas to you. Happy New Year. Folks, TWRA, they got a great website. Check it out. We got it right there on the screen for you. So much going on, and if you're a photographer, now is a great time to get your work out there in that Wildlife Magazine.